Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the Daytona International Speedway and round number one of the Noma Next Level Cup Series here live at Daytona for the Daytona 250. Here tonight, getting ready to go racing. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, is it going to be fun here tonight at Daytona. Thank you guys for coming out again. Don't forget, take your racing to the next level with Next Level Racing cockpits, accessories, and more for all your sim racing needs. Head over to nextlevelracing.com. Here we go. Qualifying going to be underway for the Next Level Racing Cup Series live here at the Daytona International Speedway. Matt in the booth with you. We got about a minute left before we kick this thing off tonight. There is Stewart, top of the board. We bet is Donald Stewart going to go top of the board. No surprise there. We know he is very good at plate racing. Some of the notables in the field here tonight for the Daytona 250. You have people like Daniel Holloway here. We've seen him as well over on MaxSpeed TV. Richard Kuhn as well right there in the field. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be an established veteran of plate racing or someone brand new to walk away with the Next Level Racing round number one win at Daytona? We're going to find out here tonight. 25 laps, your first stage distance we got coming right up. Keep in mind, these stages are going to be very interesting here tonight. How will these drivers approach stage one and stage two? Do they keep it clean? Do they drive it very hard? What do they decide to do in these stages here tonight for the Noma Next Level Cup Series? Again, 15 seconds remaining on the board, and we'll get ready to get these cars up on the grid. Thank you guys for coming out. It's going to be a fun season for the Noma Next Level Cup Series. We are ready to go, and it looks like Donald Stewart going to squeak in at the last moment and grab the pole away. And we will get ready to go. And right now, everybody get ready to fight back once again here as they're the double file on pit road. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the United Daytona 250 here for the Next Level Racing League. Again, here we go. Daytona 250 here tonight. Look at Donald Stewart right there on that pole, that California driver. He's always been good, going to be good when it comes to places like Daytona. I think he's going to be very much the guy to beat. Chris Akers right there in the Virginias. Mark A right there, Jonathan Cogswell there also. Matthew Kofa there, Daniel Holloway, Hunter Lynch, Kevin Moeller, Nolan Band there, Levi Wilson, Richard Kuhn, Adam there in 12th. We're going to get to 13th here in a moment, but again, pretty good size field. 13th here tonight, going to be Jay Stinson. 14th, going to be Andrea Clay right there in 15th. Sean there in 16th. Gerald Duffy. Travis Daly back there in 18th. 19th, going to be Nathan McClure, if I could talk tonight. Michael White going to roll off 20th here tonight. 21st, Matthew Williamson. Justin Bennett, Outlaw Race Bentley right there. Craig's there 23rd out of Apex Racing. Travis Hughes there in 24th. 25th tonight, Josh. Daryl Harrison, 26th. 27th, Cody. 28th, Nathan. 29th, Byron Shaw. Robert right there, Dimendak. Right there in 30th right now. Tommy Cook, 31st. Andrew, 32nd. Riley Lambert, 33rd. Ricky Kuhn, 34th. 35th, Joseph Bogg there. And Travis Elliott, 36th, to round out the field. There we go. Everybody wound up, ready to go. Daytona 250 here tonight on Extreme Sim TV, ready to roll. We are ready to rock and roll right now. And you see the drivers rolling off of pit road. What is going to be your strategy here tonight? That's something these drivers have got to figure out in a hurry. Do you try to keep this car clean all night? Do you go for it from the very get-go? Which way do you approach this new car? You got one fast repair. That's all you have here tonight. You're going to have to keep it clean. 250 miles with stages upcoming as well. I think that's going to really mash things up, shall we say, in this one with these stages. Again, how do you attack this? Do you go for stage points early on in the season? Do you not worry about it? How do you approach tonight? We're about to find out as they enter turn number 4. The differences in the field as far as experience levels, rookies, everything that's going to take place here tonight, but we're going to find out as they come off of turn number 4, ready to go racing here tonight. Get on your feet. The Noma Racing League Daytona 250 is green here tonight. Here we go. Lap number 1 underway. Everybody going to get on the racetrack, get on the wild paddle. Even Rose right now up front. No surprise, even Rose at the moment as they continue to run right now, but these rows are really even here off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway for the moment. Down the back straightaway they come, and again, even rows across the board. And yeah, right now, these guys getting after it right here. You see the front 2, 3 rows still continuously even right now. Akers up there continuing to lead. If you're Chris Akers, how do you handle this early on? We're going to start to see at least that bottom lane get single file here early on in this one. Akers out there in the Reese's machine. And you can see back in the pack, everybody back here around Sean there as well. All start. Oh, we got trouble. Went around back straight away. That is Daly that's went around. He will get it gathered up. Good job by Daly, keeping the car rolling. We stay green. There for a moment, everybody's looking at getting single file. Now caution on the racetrack. After an early incident, we got more problems. Nathan McCoon there around as well. No surprise that drivers did a pretty good job getting it woed up, but nothing you can do. Caution early on here in the Daytona 250. I talked to some of these drivers here tonight coming into this. Robert in particular, that was kind of his concern. Didn't know how it would work out here. And clearly we have a problem early on here tonight, and they'll roll it down back straight away. And we'll get ready to get your replay first show of the night here. The next Level Cup Series, a replay on the board. Let's take a look here. Right there's the contact. Big incident. Wow. That was McClure, Mr. Point, Mr. Joseph Frog as well. Look at Joseph here, going to get collected in the 37 camp as everything broke loose in front of him. Had to hit the apron, did a good job, pretty well staying out of it. But again, Byron Shaw involved. What about Craig? 3-4 car incident over here, the 81. Oof. Into the grass a minute. Did a pretty good job of ducking and diving to get around it. That's Byron. One more look here. Let's see if we can look from Byron's point of view here. Yeah, watch Byron here. He's going to dive to the apron. Really good job by that Hooters machine. driving down there to the apron. Early on, caution on the racetrack. And again, we'll get ready to get back going. Let's go to our quick commercial break here for our channel partner, Nerds Doing Nerds Things. When we come back, we'll try to grab an interview here at Daytona.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join Nerds Doing Nerd Things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
All right, back here once again. Big yellow early on. Everybody trying to recover from that first incident of the evening. Cars got turned around there, and nothing you can do. Just try to hang on and just go for the ride here. But caution here early in the Daytona. Caution here early in the Daytona 250 here tonight. So again, everybody gonna get ready to rock and roll once again. Again, thank you guys for coming out here tonight as we get ready to fire this thing back off here. Bring on number one. And here we go. You see them down the back straightaway here. Again, very early on for the incident here. But it's kind of what you expect with a new car, especially, here at Daytona, a lot of unknowns. Seems like the front of the field was getting it figured out pretty early. Chris Akers and these guys up front was getting in line, but unfortunately, the wreck happening behind them did not help matters. Here as we're 5 laps into this with Noma. Again, Next Level Racing Cup Series. If you just joined us here tonight, welcome. I am Matt in the booth here with you tonight, ready to take you through tonight's racing action. Green back in the air. We're back rolling at Daytona. Race number 6 on the board, or lap number 6 on the board. They're automatically going to work on getting single file once again. I think that's the biggest thing, getting single file. Probably the biggest thing you can do here is try to get single file, get it worked out early on. That's kind of what you need to do. Save the race car. You see the 4 already out front. A little bit of shuffling in the pack here. Just a little bit, but the 4 out front leading help there with another car. You see those two all but tandeming. That's something that was talked about during speed weeks. Kind of, sort of worked. Only problem with tandeming here was if you did it wrong, you was going to tear up a bunch of race cars. And right now, we're going to stay tandem up front. You see side by side back here around to that 25th position. Now back here in the pack, they are still pretty racy. Right here around 25th, on back 16th, 15th. You see that front pack starting to duel back out side by side. A little bit surprised that the front pack's dueling back out double file again. You're seeing right now that is Adam right here in the mix. You see Adam right there, Chris Akers leading them right now. Akers probably content with staying single file, but the boys behind them not really. You see just right there, that is Adam that's leading that inside row as well. with Hunter Leach right there doing a great job running the inside. Something different here for this year. These car numbers being kind of moved up on the race cars. Something different for the broadcasters and drivers alike getting used to this. Now we're starting to see the inside line come around. Here comes Matthew, the 00. Gonna get a big push by Hunter, by Chris Akers. Bottom lane coming alive here early. 8 out of 10 complete. Again, lap 25, you're scheduled. Stage break here tonight. Playoff points will be awarded here at lap 25 for the first stage. But right now, front pack 2 by 2 by 2. Expect them to stay that way for a while. It's going to be fun. What these guys are getting after here tonight, continuing to rock and roll. And already this front pack 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. No surprise there. Right there, Daniel Holloway. Look at Holloway there on the outside line. Very experienced driver up there on the top. And yellow on the racetrack. We got another problem. Caution is out. And the front pack will woe back up. Yellow flag is out. Looks like Adam and Bob Nathan and Gerald Duffy involved as well. Let's go take a look. Too wide in this pack, deeper in the pack. Oh, went 3 wide for a moment, and it's going to go wrong. 2 cars going to get pinched in the outside wall. And nowhere for some of these drivers coming. Contact there as well. There's 52. Nowhere Nathan could have gone. Let's see if we can hop on board with Nathan here. Watch this in front of him. Nowhere for him to go. He's just going to get collected. McClure, nothing he could do. He'll ride that thing to the apron and come to a stop. The second yellow of the night here very early on. 11 and 100 complete. Holy cow. All right, everybody ready to go? 11 and 100 complete already. We've seen 2 different agendas already here tonight. Here with 11 and 100 in the book. The 12 of 100 complete here. Let's see if we can find somebody here early on in this one. There he is. There is Hunter. Hey Hunter, it's Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy, buddy? Alrighty, buddy, what's the plan here? It's still pretty early on, halfway through stage one. And
Yeah,
a lot of incidents early on, man.
yeah, there has been a lot of incidents. I'm feeling like gonna stay up here like peanut butter and jelly.
10-4, you're not going to try to drop back or anything?
Nah, I think I'll just stick up here in the front.
10-4, man, are you surprised at the incident early, or was that kind of par for the course and what you all expected?
I think first race of the season. I think everyone's itching to be up here, so I can see all the incidents happening.
All right, man, we'll double file once again, Hunter. We'll get ready to talk to you here in a few moments.
All right, sounds good.
Hunter talked about that. That was really interesting insight. Not willing to go to the rear here, trying to stay up front. Using kind of the opposite strategy that I would have expected Hunter to employ. But still, yeah, everybody hanging on. Look at Donald Street, mid-pack. That's at 78 for Donald Street. Another highly experienced plate racer, mid-pack. Donald Stewart going to see what that Cascadia machine can do here tonight. But we're going to turn up 14 laps this time by. It'll be a little over 11 to go in stage number one here. Points coming up, points pay out the end of stage one. Keep that in mind as we get ready for that. Again, everybody trying to get ready to go here in this one. Ready to rock and roll. What is going to be a fun one here tonight. The old double file stacked back up, ready to go once again here tonight. Again, thank you all for coming out here tonight. 13 and 100 in the books for the opening round of the Noma Next Level Cup Series. Here we go, green in the air once again. Everybody back up to speed here. Into turns 1 and 2. Look at them go at it here early on. Trying to work it out here. Top 3. Gonna spread out 3 wide. Hello. That was a 7 Hunter. Ended up stuck on the bottom. 3 wide. 14 on the board. They'll go down the back straightaway. Still 3 by 3. Everybody trying to look for running room. This is not usually good. These cars do not like the middle lane, looks like. What is it? Man, oh man, that is crazy. 3 wide right now. 1 car up in the wall, and here we go. Oh no, big incident down here into 3 and 4. Well, can't say that I'm surprised. Caution back out. They were 3 wide for the longest time. And then watch this. Everybody having to really scramble. Look back here as the wreck's happening. You see them 2 and 3 wide, and they were just scrambling right there. The 42 gets to the wall. 97 checks up, nowhere to go. Everybody just trying to scramble to get around it. And it did not work out. No surprise there, caution back out. Now Robert out front. Look at him up 29 spots here tonight. Leading the way 15 to go. We will have another restart for the Noma Next Level Cup Series here in the Daytona 250 before the end of stage 1. We will get them back up and going once again. Again, only 1 fast repair here tonight, and we've already torn up quite a few cars that's had to use that fast repair. So 15 laps in, and we've already torn up quite a few vehicles. It's a little bit disturbing for the rest of the field right now. What can you do if you're any of these cars? Here we go, getting ready to go. 16 to 100 complete. Here we go, 16 to 100 in the book. So as we get ready to go here, we'll try to grab an interview here later on with some of these guys that are out front. But really not much development here early on at Daytona with all the incidents that have occurred. Just not a lot of things the drivers have learned about the cars yet. They just haven't had the green flag laps to do so in the first stage. It's been a very hectic stage number 1 here at Daytona. A ton of damage on race cars. Kind of what we expected here down here for the Daytona 250. But we're 16 complete. Get ready for the restart here in just a moment. Not really surprised here as we get ready to get double file. Here we go. 17 to 100 complete. We're going to start to get double file once again. Again, still early on in this one, early in stage 1. Unfortunately, no real data to be gained out of this stage fuel-wise for any of these drivers. It'll be interesting as this race goes on how this affects the race. That they really didn't get no interesting data as far as fuel and everything here tonight, so far at least. Here we go, getting ready to go back green once again. Here we go, coming to green. 18 on the board of 100 here, back underway. Everybody gonna fire back off. So 18 on 100 complete. We are coming to near the end of stage number 1 here tonight. Now that's gonna be the interesting part here. How hard do you race for the stage points? There's Clay Quintrell. Quintrell right there on the outside. Robert there in second. Ricky Kuhn in third. Chris Akers fourth. Jonathan Cogswell in fifth right now. Top 10 again. Stage points at the end of stage 1. How hard do you push the issue here? You see the 78 machine of Donald Stewart. Daniel Holloway right there as well. 18 on the board of 100 right now. What would the decision be for the end of the stage? How crazy do you make it? Here we go. Top lane coming alive. Bottom lane kind of falling apart here with Ricky Kuhn leading that top side. Tommy Cook back here trying to get up through there in that WCW Nitro inspired paint scheme. Love that paint on that Tommy Cook machine. Guys, like you need to fight through. Ricky out front leading right now with the 4 car of Chris Akers. Travis Daly right there as well. Who is going to come out of turn number 4 here with 20 on the board here. 25 inside lane with a run. Here comes Clay leading the bottom. Ricky Kuhn does not elect to go to the bottom. Neither does Chris Akers. The 99, big push Robert coming through on the bottom. 20 on the board this time by. Again, 25 going to be the end of stage 1. They'll clear the inside lane. Lakeland can trail out front leading. Here tonight, halfway down the back straightaway here. Now it's going to be Robert with a big shove to the back bumper. The 41 dropping backwards right now with Ricky and those guys. Again, at this point of the race, if the yellow flag was to fly, it would be the end of the stage. So if the yellow comes out around about here, that's going to be the end of the stage. 2-3 wide mid-pack. The 4, Chris Akers scrambling, trying to get back forward. There's the 47 machine, Richard Kuhn, up there trying to do what he can. Three cars going to separate themselves. Clay can trail Robert and Mr. Richard Kuhn. Kuhn, big push to Rowdy. Energy, we got problems. Kuhn going to go around, and that's going to bring the yellow out. And I do not think we will get that going here. In stage number 1, Kuhn going to slide down to the apron. Let's take a look as Kuhn going to go from battling for a stage win to wreck on the infield. It looks like just a bumper hook going wrong. Yeah, right there. Car spins like a top. It's collected by a couple of drivers. Now, I believe 22 on the board. Kuhn going to have to get that car repaired. This should bring us to the close of stage number 1. Now, I believe it's going to be Clay Quintrell getting it done. Stage 1, Robert there in second. Jonathan Cogswell, Ricky Kuhn, Chris Akers, Jay Stinson back there, Justin Bentley, Travis Daly, Mark A., and Donald Stewart. Your top 10 is stage number 1 here tonight. So there you go. Just stay out. I don't think they're going to hit pit road yet. If you're any of these drivers. We will see. I do not see us getting the back to green here. Over here. Hey, Robert, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Doing all right. Well, it doesn't appear that we're going to go back racing in stage 1. You going to take a P2 here in stage number 1, buddy? How's that feel?
Well, actually, we're going to have a one-lap shootout here, unfortunately.
Go? All right.
Yeah, we didn't quite get to that window to end the stage, so we're going to have another caution, another one-lap shootout here. And
oh, boy.
So hopefully... it's been messy tonight. I was kind of expecting that, being a first race for the new league and new car, new package and everything. So, yeah, it's not as fun out here tonight right now, but this is Daytona. It's expected to be kind of crazy. The real racing, like I say, will start next week once we start hitting the regular tracks. So,
well, buddy, I got some good news on the sponsorship side of things, actually, my friend. So I got to looking around a moment ago while I was doing ad reads and such and such and such. The normal thing. Went over to the website, and it appears, unless I looked wrong, that the stand-up keyboard tray is back in stock.
Ooh, well, luckily I already have one. I actually ordered it my wife got it for me for Christmas.
So if that's the case, I'm going to head my little butt over there after the race.
Yeah, there you go. Getting you a nice little next level racing equipment. I tell you, I got their simulator, I got their rig, got their keyboard stand, their equipment honestly is second to none in my eyes. Like when I went looking for a rig, even before the sponsorship of our league, this is who I wanted.
Yeah.
So when I started a league, I knew who I wanted to go talk to first, and went and talked to them, and they were willing to jump on board. So I'm really excited to have one of my favorite sponsors here sponsor our league this season.
Yeah, man. Well, I tell you what, we're getting ready to get back going, man. I'm gonna, which room you want to go back to? Because I'm still getting used to the Discord here, but.
Yep, down in Chromehorn Motorsports, we got a mixed bag of guys in there that are racing together tonight. So,
all right, man. Good luck here. One lap shootout. Here we go. Thought that we'd even at the stage, so never mind my stage results from earlier because null and void. And it looks like we're gonna get a 1 lap dash, and then the end of stage 1. What has been a hectic stage 1 here tonight, I have to say. Stage 1 has absolutely been nuts. And continuing to be that here. And we're going to see who can fight back here in just a moment. No surprise, here we go. And we're going to get this done. And this is going to be fun. All the folks that are at home. Green flag in the air. We're ready to go. 1 lap dash at Daytona. And we are green. Who is going to pull away here to get the 1 lap dash? Clay, Ricky, Robert right there. This is a good dress rehearsal for the final few laps of this race. Stage number 1, the first stage end of the year. Clay Quintrell out front, Robert dropping back. Ricky Coon trying to fight through. He'll jump to the top side now. How hard do you push the issue here? Here comes the 4. Chris Akers to the top. The 41 goes down the block, does a good job to get the inside line. He's going to have to play the top here off of turn 4. Coming to the start-finish line, he leaves the room open for Akers, but Akers can't get the run. And it's going to be Ricky Coon who's going to get it. Congratulations, Ricky. And there we go. Will be the end of stage 1. So it'll be Ricky Coon, Clay Quintrell, Robert, Chris Akers, Travis Daly, Jonathan Cogswell, or Chris Akers in 5th, Jonathan Cogswell in 6th. 7th going to be Jay Stinson, Donald Stewart, Justin Bentley, and Daniel Holloway is actually going to drop to 12th. It's going to score Travis Hughes in 10th here as we blow them up here for the iRacing pace car. Get everybody ready to go. So you get ready to go. 26 to 100 complete. You get ready to go. And again, for all your sim racing equipment needs, don't forget to head on over to nextlevelracing.com. And with everything like the FGT light over there, wheel stands, anything you may need, accessories and more over at Next Level Racing. Again, thank you guys for coming out as we continue to rock and roll here at Daytona. Everybody will hit road, and we will get the first stage of what would be 3 of them done in the book. And folks at home, just to update you indeed, the Next Level Racing keyboard and mouse stand is back in stock. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, am I happy to see that. I've been waiting for that thing to get back in stock for a while now. Wonder, yeah. I have to ask Robert if the mouse pad comes with it. Not exactly 100% talk to Robert about that one. They have slowed it down, getting ready to go. We will get ready to get back racing here, 27 complete of the 100 here tonight. So with what we have seen so far tonight, the craziness continues here at a place like Daytona. Thank you guys for coming out as always as we continue to rock and roll. 27 complete of the 100 here tonight at Daytona International Speedway. When he 8 of 100 in the books, we're going to get ready to get this thing rolling once again here at Daytona International Speedway. One more time here in just a moment. 28 of 100 in the books, we are ready to go. Out front, Gerald leading the way. Duff and Kevin Moeller, Ricky Coon, Chris Akers right there as well. We should be ready to go here. Again, 28 of 100 on the board. Just wrapped up stage number 1. A hectic first stage here tonight at Daytona. A lot of torn up race cars. What will we see in stage number 2? Will the Daytona 250 calm down a bit? Gonna have to wait and see. Kind of feel like it might. As of now, it's been absolutely insane all night long. Cars all over the top of one another. I think it's about time for them to get back going, and I think it may actually calm down a little bit here for stage 2. Duffin out front leading here. Gerald out front. Moeller second, Kuhn in third. Here we go, 29 on the board. Back underway once again. Everybody will work their way to the bottom. You'll see them back up to speed here at Daytona. 29 of 100 on the board. Moeller out front trying to lead them. Again, I still believe this is going to be a much calmer stage. A lot of fast repairs being used. You see back there 32 cars right now on the lead lap. Nathan back here riding around last car on the lead lap right now. Moeller out front. And what I thought not really happening, not really calming down. Kevin out front on the top side. Here comes the bottom. Ricky right there as well. 30 on the board this time by. Oh, big trouble front straight away. Another big one. And this is going to take out a lot of cars here. Big mess front straight away. All the way involved. Well, this is going to be a mess. Holy moly. Caution on the racetrack. Your car just getting turned there. You just see everybody, at least 9-10 cars. The 37 going for a wicked ride. Up on his side. The 25, one more look at it here. Field just it starts to come apart right there. And you see nowhere for anybody to go. And some cars barrel roll across the front straight away. And that's the problem, man, when you're going at it. Joseph, right there, the car that got so far out of shape there that he ended up on his roof. One more look here as the cars just start piling into one another. The 30 involved there. You see the 37 going to get launched up in the air. at least 10, 15 cars going to be piled into this one right at the start finish line. Man. I mean, what can you say? You knew it was going to be crazy tonight. But to be fair, I don't think I've foreseen the type of carnage we're seeing here tonight. One more look. Field right there, and just, yeah, there it is. They're all going to be coming at you. Look at that mayhem. One more look at it here. Cars just start going everywhere here on the apron. Back up the racetrack. The racetrack becomes blocked at this point. Not really anywhere for anyone to go. Look at the wild ride for the 37. Right coming into your screen. Hello. The 42. Destroyed a ton of race cars in this one. That's going to be a lot of quick fixes. And with us still shy of the stage 1 cutoff, or stage 2, I think this is going to calm a lot of people down. I think it has to at this point. The amount of carnage is not good. The 37, Joseph, on pit road, car he totally destroyed. He can't be happy right now. That was absolutely insane. You see more cars here. Trying to get back caught up here. Robert was involved in that one. Wow. So again, another big incident. And we'll start getting everybody caught back up. And again, only one faster barrier tonight. We're going to start having DNFs. These guys don't calm down here. Right now, 27 on your lead lap here. 32 complete. Did not see this coming, to be fair. Amount of carnage on the racetrack here early tonight. Did not at all foresee this early on. No, it's Daytona, but holy moly. We will get them ready to go once again. And now Chris Aker is going to lead them to green. 32 on the board. We're taking a look through the field. Looks like about 27-ish. Ricky Kuhn right here, back of the pack. Ricky riding around right now in 26. And again, we get another one of them incidents like that. That's not going to be good for the field. Using up these one faster pairs this early. Field will come back to green here at Daytona. You see everybody working their way back up to speed. 33 in the books here. 33 in the books here tonight, back up to speed. Out front, Kevin and Matthew there as well. 6 in right there behind him. Akers. Here comes the 81 of Shaw, Jonathan Cogswell. Right there as well, the 15 sneaking through, Travis Daly. Still double file. I tell you what, the leaders are trying their best to drag everybody to the bottom. There's some guys out there holding out, and I got to give them credit. I mean, there's some guys up there holding out, but again, you can't. To win, you must first finish, and you've got to have a car left when we get down to it at the very end. To have a shot at it, you see everybody trying to draw it to the outside lane now. Here, look at the big run the 11's got. But again, there are only 2 cars down there now. Crossover. That's going to be Shaw Jr. jumping to the bottom, the 81 Hooters machine. And you see some of the experience out of Moeller, out of Akers, out of Cogswell, Daly. Some of the guys that you know have quite a bit of plate racing experience. Trying to drag the field to the top. Just mainly to conserve vehicles here. Again, as much as people a lot of times find it boring to see these guys jump to the top and ride, probably going to be the smart play right now. At least a half or more of this field has already used their fast repair at this point. You really need to consider just dragging that car up to the wall and keeping it there and not leaving it. I think that's your best bet here with 15 to go in stage 2. You still got a long way. Here comes a bump from, looks like the 90 machine. I do apologize on the numbers, folks. I am still yet getting used to the new number placement on these cars. That's actually the 00 here on the bottom, 35 complete. Man, the 11 up there as well, getting after it. You see the 77. The 18 there as well, Kevin out front. There's the 4 Reese's machine behind the 72. Jonathan Cogswell there as well, 36 complete. Here tonight at Daytona, 36 in the book, stage number 1. Halfway down the back, straightener way. Right now, looking to have 30 or 25 cars on the lead lap. Started with 36. And that last car on the lead lap right now, Gerald, with quite a damn bit of damage here. We go, not content riding. This is the 80 or the 00 machine. I think at this point in the race, you've got to ride. You don't have a choice. You've used up too much fast repair. Cars took too much damage. I think the majority of the field's thinking riding. You can see that pack splitting apart now. Henson back here. Bentley there as well. Now keep in mind, lap 50 with 50 to go into this stage. Now the field's starting to break into 2 packs, but again, you got to conserve right now. And that's a pack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right there. Then we're going to have another pack around that 20th spot. So 3 distinct packs right now. So right now with 38 on the board, I think a lot of these guys are taking a great breather. Lap traffic around the bottom for Kevin to 4 by. Absolutely flying by it. Here is lap 38. Very smart. These cars going up by the wall. Drug them out single file again. I agree with that, folks. I know it's not the most great fun thing to watch, but from a driver's perspective, you almost have to, with the amount of carnage we've had early on. You can see them right now, that drive 545 machine. Kevin just in front of Chris Akers here. As they continue to run, lap 40 going on the board. What do you do now? Big move to the top. Look at Akers trying to look for an outside lane there, and he's got it. Chris Akers is going to go back to the lead with help from Jonathan Cogswell. Kevin Moeller and Travis Daly down there hanging out, or Travis Daly on the top, hanging out in third. Yeah, you're starting to see the experience of Daytona with Chris Akers, Travis Daly coming to the front. Shaw running in tow. Cantrell right there, Clay Cantrell there as well, jumping in line in that 88 machine. 40 complete, a 100 here tonight. But it's Chris Akers, Cogswell, Travis Daly. Your top three here tonight with Byron Shaw, Matthew, and Andrea right there as well. 6 and Mark A. Vega there as well with Contrail. Back there, 6 and right there with Levi Wilson. 41 on the board. No surprise here that we've kind of leveled off. Single file up front after a hectic stage number 1. Chris Akers leading the way right now. Akers out front. No surprise again. I kind of agree with the set and ride mentality. Do not know how long they can do it though. Again, closing on the end of stage number 2 here pretty soon. Keep in mind, as we close in on the stage, how this is going to work out. Again, we had a late race caution or late stage caution in stage number 1. Will that happen once again? 42 and 100 in the books here tonight. .42 and 100 complete. Jonathan Cogswell out front. Right now, Travis Daly, Matthew, Andrea right there as well. Wilson, Stinson, Bentley, Hughes back there. Now we're starting to spread apart here late in the stage. No surprise here. We're starting to spread them. And here we go. Akers going to have to elect to go to the top here. But how long does he stay up here? The inside lane led by the 27 machine. Or the 28, excuse me, I do believe. Big run on the bottom. How long does Akers stay committed to the high lane? Or is he going to come down and try to block the bottom momentum? Not going to be enough. Big push coming. Cogswell in the 28 to the race lead. Look at that 2-car tandem there on the bottom. And they just left the 4 like he was setting still on the top. And trail all over the back bumper of Cogswell. Now this is the problem. We've seen this happen earlier tonight where these 2-car tandems go awry. Watch this 2-car tandem once again. And this is going to be interesting. 27 Cogswell caution on the racetrack. And we will have a late race restart once again in stage number 2. Well, Daniel Holloway involved in this one. 3 wide deep in the pack, and that's just not going to go well. And there you go. Caution out. Look at the contact there. Oof. Car's getting pinched out in the fence. The trouble right now, 45 and 100 complete. Are a round. Let's go talk to Jonathan Cogswell, try to get his opinion on how you end this stage here, much like stage number 1. Hey, Jonathan Cogswell, Matt in the booth, get a copy.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, man? Well, you was able to work that 2-car tandem to get up to the race lead. Unfortunately, another late stage restart coming up.
That's okay. I do best when I'm under pressure.
Man, how hard's the decisions out here tonight with the amount of incidents we've seen? How hard is saving your equipment here seem to be here tonight at Daytona?
Well, I'm kind of new to all these guys. I don't really know anyone, but the people up front seem to be doing well, and all the cautions have been behind me, so I don't know what's going on back there.
Well, man, what's the plan for this restart? You going to take the bottom or top?
I'm probably going to, man, that's a good question. I like the guy behind me. I'm going to take top. Thanks for helping me.
There you go. Well, here's your choices. If you go bottom, you're going to have Jay behind you. If you go top, you're going to have Justin Bentley. So those are pretty good choices.
Well, the hope is I start out top and I'm able to drop inside. That's what I'm hoping, but we'll see. Either way, the outside line is better. It won't scrunch up.
All righty, man. Let's see how it goes. Best of luck. Again, 46 in. So 46 in, 46 into this one. And here we go. Well, we will get ready here. 47 on the board. Let's see what the choice here. He does go top. I mean, that's Jonathan Cogswell's decision to make. Let's see if it works out. Now, he's got plans to get up and going and try to get back in front of Cartrell there. Don't know if you can get the restart to get down. That's going to be the problem here for this late stage 2 restart. And let's see what happens. 48 on the board. Roughly halfway through the Daytona 250 here tonight. So we are ready to get this thing back going. Here we go. Field's gonna get ready to get it going here. If we get next yellow, we'll end the stage. Here we go, 48 and 100 complete. This is going to be a decision to be made here. Green flag in the air. Does it work here? Can he get down in line? It looks like perfect. Cogswell down. He got him in front of Clay. 6 up there on the top side. The 16 on the top. Justin Bentley, Film Logic Machine. What do you do if you're Justin Bentley? How do you approach this? 48 and 100 on the board. Continuing to hang on. 1630, Cogswell. Right there as well, trying to come up with a way. Trying to figure out a way around these guys. 48 on the board, Cogswell, Clay, Jay, your top 3. 49 this time by. 1 to go in stage number 2 at the stripe right now. Top lane falling apart for a moment. Justin Bentley leading the top. What does Justin do here? Will it be a semi-calm end of the stage, or will they start mixing it up here? 1.5 to go in stage number 2. Right now, Cogswell, the plan is played out to place. 1 car below the apron, mid-pack. They got to check up. It's going to let them scramble to the bottom. 2 cars breaking away up front. Cogswell out of turn number 4. White flag in the stage. So here we go. 1 to go in stage number 2. Here we go. Cogswell got down like he planned. He went to the top, got to the bottom in front of the person he wanted to be with. Worked out perfectly right now, but here comes the top lane. It's going to be led by Bentley, 4 car lengths back. Here goes the 47 machine. Big shoves coming down the back. 3 cars under blanket. Bailey. Let's see if the top lane can pull ahead. Can Jonathan Cogswell make it to the start-finish line? Big shove for the 16 here. That is going to be Justin Bentley. Cogswell leads them off the turn 4. Started on the outside lane, had a plan, played it to perfection. Cogswell going to take the stage. And we will complete stage number 2 with no carnage. Congratulations to these guys. Great ending to the stage. Cogswell planned it, got it, executed it. He will be the stage 2 winner. Happy to see him call his shot and make it work. Wasn't sure. He made it absolutely work out for him. Now what's the plan here? Final stage coming up. Chaos we've seen all night long. We still got one more stage. You have to determine what you're going to do here. Now what do you do here? 52 or 100 on the board. Still catching up to the pack here, to the pace car. There you go. Everybody will slow back down. Ready to go once again. 52 100 complete. You do. $52 100 complete. Here we go, coming to pit road once again. Cogswell going to lead the pack down. Going to be tires and the fuel for Cogswell here. And here we go, everybody going to hit pit road once again. Tires and fuel. And again, now you're going to have to get into this final stage when we get going roughly 45 laps, a little bit outside their pit window. But it's going to be interesting. We haven't really seen this all night long with the cautions we had up to this point. Ready to go once again. $54 this time by. Doug Moeller going to come out with the race lead here off the top. Let's talk to our stage 1 and our stage 2 winner. Hey, Jonathan, Matt in the booth real quick. Once again, buddy, you got a copy?
Sure do.
Well, you kind of called your shot with that move to the bottom. It paid off. You can't be happier with that, how that turned out, bud.
Clay gave me an invitation. He helped me out, actually.
Hey, it works, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's better to make friends on a track than enemies, that's for sure.
So, did you learn anything that might help you here at the end?
It's better to be on the outside. I know that. You won't check up as much, and it's a lot better. It's also safer to be.
A little bit safer to be up there as well.
Yeah, this is going to work out great because that's where I'm starting.
Yeah, poor man. Well, best of luck here in the final stage tonight.
Thanks. Hopefully I'll see you at the end.
Hopefully so, man. Hopefully you're up here in the booth with me at the end of this thing.
Yeah, I done used my fast repair, so I'm walking without a tightrope now.
There you go. Best of luck here, buddy.
Thanks.
So now it's going to be a restart here, and again, what will be the final stage of the night. What kind of decisions have to be made here over the next 45 laps to win the Daytona 250 in the next level Cup Series here tonight, getting ready to go green? It will be roughly 45 to go. And we finally get going here. Be interesting to what they decide to do with around 45 laps remaining in this one. And 22 cars on the lead lap. Here we go. Final stage underway in the Daytona 250 for the Noma Racing League in the Next Level Cup Series here. Daytona 250, 55 and 100 on the board. The inside wing gonna pull away. Ricky Kuhn right there as well. Levi Wilson there also. Angle Harrison right there. Hunter Leach in line as well. There's Hunter in the 7, Levi Wilson, Tommy Cook, all up near the front right now as we get this race back going. We've had multiple incidents here tonight as we continue here, 55-100 in the books. Still going to spread out down the tri-oval once again. A little bit of uncertainty amongst the field there in the 08 of Tommy Cook. Tommy Cook trying to hang on. What about everyone behind him? There's the 18 to the top, the M&M's machine trying to find running room. Well, the 18 paint scheme, I should say, that Toyota Vega right there. You see Vega up here. Move for the race lead. There comes Moeller. Well, we're going to try to make the move work here. Look what Moeller can do here in the 41 on the top. He's got help from Vega right there. That top side coming alive here. 57 on the board. We're going to have a lead change. It will be Moeller by about a half a nose out in front of Vega there. And Kuhn also. And great racing all the way through. Field fighting their way through 57 and 100 complete. So what do you do here? What mixture of stuff do you do here to hang on? See this field up top of the wall here, top side really coming in right at the moment. What can you do here? 57 and 100 complete. They continue to fight through right now. Everybody fighting their way through. The Coon right there on the top side. Molar right there. Vega. All of them right there in the mix here. Trying to come up with a way. 58 and 100 in the buck. Ricky Coon leads the way. And what kind of decisions do you make here? Karikoff right there, Matthew Karikoff right there in that third spot. Trying to come up with a way. Oh, we got a car on the apron. It's going to be Moeller. You'll have to gather that car back up. Coon out front leading here tonight. $60 on the board this time. Bob for Coon. Vega, Cogswell. All right there up front, starting to get in that outside line at least at the moment. I'll be smart move here. Drag them to the top if you can. What kind of decision? Eldred right there as well in that fourth spot. Daily Cook right there as well. Vega, Cube still leads though. What do you do here? Here it comes. Robert Dunvendak right there in that top five as well. Daly, Cook, Shaw, Leach, Cantrell, Hughes. Top 11 right now, but up front, Coon leads Vega around the top. $61 and 100 complete here tonight. Things have calmed down after a hectic opening stage. Stage one there was absolutely nuts. Now everything calming down. Right now. For the rock and roll. And what a night so far. Here at 62 of 100 complete. Starting to see that top lane kind of run and caution on the racetrack. And it looks like Moeller's had a problem. Donald Stewart involved. Oh, big contact there with Donald Stewart. What happened here? Oh, just got down there on the apron. And unfortunately, I think that's going to pretty well end Mr. Stewart's night. Car gets a couple of big hits. I do not think he has anything left as far as a flash repair goes. Unfortunate for Donald Stewart to end up on his lid here, waiting to go on. Yeah. Wow. You just see right there as the cars slide here tonight and on his lid again. Wow. Not what you want to see, but That's unfortunate here, but we will get back under yellow here once again here at Daytona. Pit road going to open up. So as we get ready to restart this thing. In trouble early on, but a pretty good run. And now coming into the booth here, it is the one, the only AJ Capola, buddy. What's up?
Not much. Just finished over with the Extreme Forces guys. I am loading into the server now.
Well, we've had a crazy one tonight. First segment, first stage of this race was absolute carnage. Stage 2 a little bit tamer. Now into stage 3. Just had a yellow for Donald Stewart going for a wild ride. But yeah, AJ, it's been classic Daytona. Hectic stages, not so hectic stages, and then a little bit of hectic again. All right, we'll get ready to fire this thing back off. Ricky Coon out front. Shaw Jr., there's going to be Vega right there as well as Dolly. Cogswell, Tommy Cook, Hunter Leach, and Levi Wilson. Well, I'm an excited boy, AJ. Would you like to know why?
Oh boy, what happened?
Our fine partners over at Next Level Racing, the wheel stand's back in stock, finally.
Oh, nice.
A freestanding one. So,
yeah.
As soon as this race wraps up, I'm going to head on over to nextlevelracing.com, where you should go to get all your Next Level Racing equipment, and proceed to checkout before they sell out again. Because, you know, they're so popular, they sell out so they go quick. Like 3 times I've tried to get that thing. What I'm trying to figure out is if I have to get the mat to go with it or not. Like the mouse pad. And Robert's got one, so I'm going to ask Robert if he had to get the mouse pad, you know, separate. I would kind of assume you would, but, you know, assumptions, everybody has one. But we will get ready to do this thing all over again in just a minute as we get ready to go here with everybody. And it's going to be 65 or 100 in the booth, AJ. Now it's going to be all about taking care of the car. A lot of these drivers try to fill you in do not have a fast repair left.
Oh, no.
We have torn up enough next-gen chassis tonight that we're going to have spare parts for a week. We can just go down there and cut the parts off and just put them in a bin for everybody to use.
Good sized field here.
Yeah, it started with just shy of 35 here tonight, and we have whittled that down some. I think we got 21 on the lead lap.
Yes, we do. I'm running through, see if I know anybody.
But they were some interesting ones here. It's been here tonight in this one, I have to say.
Oh, they're running the next gen cars.
Yeah,
I just realized that.
Yep, it is next gen time.
So before we go green, as we're coming out of turn 4, as I do always, this is Extreme Sim TV. You guys are watching the first Noma race, the Daytona 250. Hit that like button. Subscribe to Extreme Sim TV. It very much helps out all the algorithms. But here you go, Matt.
Back to green, AJ, and here we go. Back up to speed. Coon, Shaw, Daly, Vega, Cogswell, your top 5. And I tell you what, they are that top side again, a very good start. Kind of wonder if that is a little bit choreographed.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Look at Hunter Leach in that 7. He has no front end, and he's sitting right there in 7th.
Well, as long as he stays in line, he's going to be all right. I've seen this multiple times in the next-gen car. But again, he goes to lead. He's going to be a duck out of water. Dumvendak right there as well. He is trying to hang on. That's Robert Dumvendak on the top. He's going to follow the lane of Levi Wilson to the bottom, up inside the top 5. Oh, look at just behind them. The 17 or the 72 of Moeller tried to jump down the line, AJ, and nearly clipped the 5.
Yeah. There they go. They're running the high side, Matt. Have they been doing that a lot tonight?
Yeah, they've gotten this here in this stage particularly. The leaders had been trying all night to drag the field to the top, and they finally were able to drag them up there. And once we got enough cars up there that stayed committed and not diving out and not all that things that you normally see, it has done pretty well. However, at the moment, we got a 3-car line on the bottom, and I think they're going to kind of eat their lunch here. But if you can keep enough cars up there and stay committed to it, it tends to work pretty well. And that right now with Daly and Kuhn out front, that's pretty good experience plate racers right there. If there's anybody going to lead the top lane, it'd probably be those two. But here we go, people hitting the escape button there. That was Vega diving down, and that will kind of even that lane.
We're 3 wide.
Oh, this has not worked well all night. And somehow, out of pure experience out of these drivers, we're able to keep it straight. So there's something else with this next gen car, AJ. The more races we cover with it, the more I realize it does not like 3 wide situation.
No, you think the aero messes with it too much?
It hates it. We've seen it in real life too. I think it's got, again, we're going to say the word diffuser, but I think it's got something to do with the underbelly of this car that absolutely friggin' does not like too wide. And look out low now. Watch that 2-car tandem. But again, you can 2-car tandem. However, side note, sidebar, these cars are not stable with it. I hate using the word diffuser, but I really think that plays a big part.
I think they're going to try to bring everything back to the high side now. Ooh! I thought that 81 was going to come right up in front of the 41.
Yeah, I thought so too. They'll get it straightened out. They'll stay kind of calm. 70 on the board. Now, I'm no scientist, AJ. Right, I'm not a scientist. However, I've spent enough time watching Mythbusters. Well, here is my theory. My theory is that we're pulling air through the grill that pulls it down to the back of that diffuser. It's kind of how that works, right?
Okay.
If we're robbing air there and we're not forcing air over the nose, it's not as much air going to the traditional part of the rear spoiler that we would traditionally see, right? And I think that might be some of the destabilization that we see.
I know none of this techno mumbo jumbo, but yes.
Yes, you're just going to be right. Yes. What you're like? Whatever you think, Captain.
Pretty much. It nailed that right on the head.
Well, you know, I've watched enough Adam Savage and those guys. I think I should know a little bit at least. So right now, the 41 machine of Ricky Kuhn out front. Justin Cody up there as well. 2 wide, 2 by 2. 2 rows of traffic right now. And caution on the racetrack once again. Dustin having a problem. Let's go take a look. Well, he's on the apron, and I bet you that car is going to come around. Nope. I would have lost that bet. What exactly happened?
Who was it?
It was Gerald, and he is just... Oh! Okay, he tried to... Okay. He just straight up lost it. That will rain the caution out.
Was he coming to pit road and then decided not to?
He had a damaged race car and he was limping it around on the bottom, and I think it just got away from him.
Yeah, he ran the grass.
Yeah, he's just not having a good night.
Does not look like it. And he is taking it back to the hauler, and if they're mimicking real life NASCAR, we'll see him at Auto Club next week.
Yep. Load it up. We'll see you on the West Coast. Because that car's done. So as we ride under yellow once again, lap 72 of the Noma Next Level Racing Cup Series here on Extreme Sim TV. Again, tomorrow night, Colonial Clash. Thursday night, AMA Modifieds. Friday night, it's the Truckin' Fridays as always. as we continue through the season here on Extreme Sim TV. AJ, Matt in the Boothy Booth with you here tonight once again. And cars to pit road, and this should put them within their pit window to go all the way to the end.
Yeah, in these next gens, you would see about 35-ish laps, and little mistake by our race leader, Ricky, goes through the front of his pit box and has to back into it.
Yeah, you never like that.
No, and it looks like the 81 is going to assume the race lead now because of it.
Oh, that'll be Jonathan Cogswell actually going to look like stay out. There's Cogswell. He's led earlier in the night as well. So how's your day been, Mr. Coppola?
Dude, it's been a lot of fun. Very tired with work, and but once I come home, it is broadcast time, and have recorded a episode of the podcast before the Extreme Forces race. So my voice box is really messed up right now.
Your voice box is non-existent, sir. Which, for the first time in years, last night I watched a Robot Chicken episode.
Holy cow, those still air?
Those still air for some reason. And I died laughing like I was a teenager again.
Yeah, I do that with South Park.
74 on the board here. So, who ended up getting the win over there on your end there, Mr. Coppola?
It was William George, the 55 super late model. He was running a gorgeous scheme tonight in remembrance of his grandmother who just recently passed away. But when they had their final caution with about 20 laps to go, he ended up being on the outside on South Boston. And for the whole race, that outside has not worked. And I don't know what happened, but he made it work, and he drove away.
There we go. Well, my day's been so-so. I've been kind of battling the crud again. Yeah, that's fun. However, they did give me some more medicine, so that's a good one.
Well, that's good.
They gave me some pretty good antibiotics and Z-Packs, and, just loading me up over here. I found your stream through what? Mini State of all places? What is...
I don't know.
They have to elaborate on that one. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button. That's a good sign if we're starting to drag people in outside of the league. That'll definitely be good. Very good sign. Right, AJ?
Always.
The Daytona 250 ready to go with Cogswell, Shaw, Bentley, Kuhn, Moeller, Vega, Cook, Akers, and Harford there as well. So here we go, getting ready to go once again. Green flag in the air, 75 on the board.
Apparently it's a game, Matt.
Apparently it's a game. Gotcha. Understood. Copy. Well, I appreciate you being here, man. As we continue to run, 26 on the board here.
Kind of looks like a risk game.
You over there checking it out, huh?
Yep, it's a multiplayer strategy game that opened years ago, but was shut down because of hackers.
Oh, that's bad.
We're 3 wide for second right now. 18 in the middle.
He's gonna
That's
split.
Mark Vega, and he's gonna fall back with no help.
Oh no, Ricky Bobby. And there we go. Contact and dead.
There goes the rest of the field.
Yeah. contact. And let's try to find out how many cars.
I want to see how many times that guy flipped. That is the 08.
Yeah, we're working on it now.
Tommy Cook. Was it Tommy Cook? No, he stops. It's a 72. Kevin Moeller.
These numbers on these cars are not the easiest thing to look at.
That's why I look for the roof.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get used to it.
That's one for the 72.
Moogly. How many rolls does that 72 take?
I'm doing it right now. That's 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Well,
12. Oh God, 13, and then back on the tires.
so here's the warning before I do this. If you get nauseous, please look away as of now.
Oh no, you're going in car.
Here we go. And rolling. Just a rolling. Oh my God, I'm gonna get seasick. Good Lord. Well, AJ, you know that part where I said a lot of guys were down to their final flash repair and all that stuff?
Yeah,
Well, there's disaster, right?
yeah, no kidding.
Thank you for the subscribes and thumbs up, man. Appreciate it. Wow, we're dragging up some guys that didn't have links tonight, AJ. That's a little different.
Yeah, no kidding. I also went into a lot of your videos today and added tags and everything.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I figured I'd help.
Figured you would help, but caution is out.
Are we up 100 in literally a day?
Yes, sir. Apparently.
Holy shnikey, man.
Oh, yeah, holy rut-row. I gotta check. I just now noticed, and I'm gonna double check, but if that is the case, that would be the highest up in 24 hours we've ever had.
I am checking it right now.
Because that's crazy sauce, folks.
That is subscribers. Oh, it's not showing today yet.
You're gonna have to wait, yeah. But I'm pretty sure we've climbed rapidly. We're like an ascending 747. This is Real Drivers. It's iRacing.com. Head over there today. Check it out. The world's best motorsports simulation over at iRacing.com with everything from dirt racing, NASCAR, road racing, and all of the above. Come join the community, man. Get on run some cars, run some laps, and get to know everybody, buddy. You don't think you would make it a good announcer, you cuss too much. Well, we can't say we've never done that. Myself. You heard Mr. Robinson the other night, AJ.
Yeah.
It was great.
Sonic420 asks, is this PC drivers or real players?
Yeah,
this
real.
is iRacing. This is a paid service for people, legit people that want to sim race. But yeah. But thank you guys. If you know anybody who's into iRacing or into watching racing, send them our way. We very much appreciate it, and thank you for the follows, or thank you for the subscribes, and thank you for hitting the like button. We're about to go green one more time with about 20 laps to go.
Here we go, coming to go, Ricky Coon out front. 22 to go. We're back underway in the Noma Next Level Cup Series Daytona 250 here. And don't forget, Sonic Man, if you do get into it, head over to Next Level Racing, get all your rig equipment, and come out with us and have a good time.
There's that outside again, but immediately that 16 Justin Bentley goes right to the inside, followed by the 14 Cody Eldred.
You got it,
That's
there,
gonna
buddy.
that's gonna pull the lead Wilson right along with it. And looks like they have a little bit of a train on that inside. I don't know if those two cars on the outside are going to be able to hold it.
Well, what's so interesting here, this is probably the littlest pack that we have seen in quite some time. So how does these cars react with the less arrow here? This is going to be interesting. So I think this is the littlest pack we've seen in a very long time.
I mean, we only have 15 cars in the lead lap right now.
Yeah.
And everybody else is multiple laps down after that.
Yeah, I mean, the carnage of this one's been real. It's been like an episode of Mythbusters. Right now, Justin out front leading right at the moment. Right behind him, 14, a machine of Cody Eldred. Right there trying to hold serve as well. A little bit of two-car tandem out front, AJ. A little bit for a moment. Back off.
I was waiting to see that on Sunday. I really was.
Well, we got a little bit of it, not a lot.
I think if these bumpers were a little more square in real life, we would see a lot more of it.
I don't see how you remember anything about Sunday as much as you were drinking.
I know I was very, very close to winning the pool.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, Ricky Bobby, they're going to try to hang on to it. 20 laps to go. There's going to be a lot of teams here tonight just happy to get out of Daytona.
I think that shadows real life as well.
Yeah.
It's the first race of the season. You want to get your bearings, but you also want to win and compete. The thing is, with these, especially in real life, they're so limited with chassis right now. You really needed to pretty much watch yourself and not wreck. But as we've seen tonight, when it comes to a sim, if you wreck it, you wreck it. Nancy is rooting for Justin, and if I'm correct, that is the Justin in the lead right now. That's Justin Bentley.
Yeah, Bentley out front holding a pretty wheel here tonight with the 14 machine in tow of Cody Eldred right there as well. Oh, here we go. 18 to go this time by the Daytona 250. Justin Bentley, Cody Eldred, Ricky Kuhn, Jonathan Cogswell, Levi Wilson. All right there ready to mix it up for the end here with just 18 to go, AJ. Who is your pick to walk away with the win here tonight, buddy?
Well, I've only been here for about 15 laps, and I will say Justin Bentley is commanding that first spot very well.
Right.
If he sees a run, he'll check up just a little bit, so they pretty much waste the run. But other than that, I really don't see anybody within this top 4, top 5 that could be capable. Maybe if they get a good push, but I'm going to stick with Justin Bentley.
Well, keep in mind, this top 5's got about 6 seconds over pack number 2. Chris Akers and Dumendak right there behind him. Daniel Holloway. So they really got to get lined up, try to run back that one back down. But with 17 laps to go, you're going to run out of TikTok time very quick.
Oh, yeah.
Not that we're on TikTok. Never mind. We're not even going to go there.
I saw what you did there. Very clever.
We got some nervous watchers in the chat.
I mean, I would be too.
Justin out front of 14 at Cody. But right now, 17 laps to go. $17, 16 to go. What kind of move do you think you need to make to win this one?
Well, if pretty much right there, there goes Cody.
He got to that right rear, and as soon as he did, he shot out there like a cannon.
He also had help behind him.
And Justin got shuffled. And he took the shot. Well, what could have Justin could have done nothing there.
Now, if he tried to block, there'd probably be multiple wrecked race cars.
Yes. It would have been a carnage here at Daytona once again. It's carnage, Captain. 3 cars on the bottom lane, 2 cars on the top. Numbers gonna dictate. Here comes Justin. No, Bentley.
Oh, here comes lap traffic.
What do they do?
Oh, this probably ain't gonna end well.
Well, they're too wide here. They're gonna have to fan out. Oh, the 5 got the bad end of the stick.
Levi Wilson's gonna lose that draft too. He had to hit the eject button. That lap car did not get out of the way. I know all you need them to do is just hold your line, but when there's 15 laps to go, you would kind of expect the lap car to be like, all right, leaders, go.
Levi Wilson got the short end of the crew stick there. 14 to go. There might be some discussion in the hauler after the race, that lap down car. Just saying.
Oh, I think there's going to be plenty of it.
Now, here comes Bentley. What can Bentley do? Now, see, pack number 2 slowly closing in, AJ.
Mm-hmm.
Akers, they're cutting it down. About 4 seconds to gap now.
I think that issue on the backstretch helped out very much.
Here we go, trying to figure it out. 13 laps to go. And now look how much this front pack is kind of spread out, confuffled all over the place here. That's going to help Akers, everybody in pack number 2, as long as they stay formed up, and which they are, they will become the heavy-duty freight train coming forward.
Yeah, Levi Wilson goes all the way back to 11th in 2 laps.
Right now, 13 laps to go. More lap traffic. What kind of decisions do they have to make here? Well, there's Daniel Holloway right there. We know the experience inside that car. Thousands of laps around Daytona, Talladega.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. Oh, lap traffic again. Hello. What are these lap cars doing?
I think it's the same one.
What in the world? Okay, don't
No,
Kevin LePage the whole field here.
It's not the same one.
Man, side by side for the race lead, Justin Bentley, Cody Eldred, Mr. Jonathan Cogswell, Ricky Kuhn, and Chris Akers, your top 5. Kind of funny we had somebody come in here talk about cussing on air, and then we see that, and your poor AJ's sitting there going, what in the world's Matt going to say next? Have you got your finger on the beat button, sir?
No.
No. 11 laps to go here. And now...
Oh, you just had our leader blink out.
Oh, we got a car dropping like a stone as well.
Our leader has not returned yet.
He is in the 4th dimension at the moment. The aliens have come and taken him away for a moment. Oh, they dropped him back. Oh, he's gone again.
Uh-oh.
The tractor beam on that UFO must be broken because it keeps dropping him back in place. Ryan Kuhn out front, 10 laps to go. Then they were 3 technically left in the pack if he don't come back. And all this is helping pack number 2, AJ.
Oh, 100%. Last lap it was 3.8. This lap it's 2.4. Almost a second and a half.
Just think, if you were in that front pack, if you could have just stayed single file, you could have settled it amongst yourselves. but it has dropped like the river here. And so now it's going to be Daniel Holloway probably in the best spot here because they're going to have a huge run when they get there.
That 14 has not come back yet.
Yeah, that 14 might be out of here.
I'm watching to see if it says disconnected due to packet loss.
Yeah, he's not on track and continuing to drop. Tough for Cody. They're getting a bad break. We'll just call it a motor malfunction. Let's just go with that. Or more relevant to the 500, he had a wheel brake.
Yeah.
See what I did there? See what I did there, Captain?
I was surprised by that.
8 to go. Kind of the downside of having one lug nut. If it breaks, then you're kind of...
14 is gone. Incoming packet loss.
And look who's caught the front pack. It's the Reese's man, Chris Akers, and they're going to work their way around more lap traffic. We've seen it get sketchy around lap traffic already tonight. Think about this, 13 cars left on the lead lap at Daytona, man. Jeez.
Actually, it's going to be 12.
Yep, going to be right here. Levi Wilson working the bottom. Justin Bentley has gotten back to the front with 8 laps to go. I don't know if it's easier in his situation with less cars to block or harder. Because if the 27 of Cogswell and Kuhn gets to the top of you, you have no help, really.
Well, I don't know how many manufacturer things there are in this league, but it is Ford, Toyota right now. Does the Ford stick with the 16? You see it in real life.
I think the Ford's got to stay together because you got 2 Chevrolet bow ties closing in quickly, and then the Toyota, man, he's out to lunch. He has no manufacturer help around him. I mean, not that it matters much, but on iRacing at least. But the 6 laps to go. Does the 6 hold off everybody behind him? And now Chris Akers has joined the fray. Jumping back right there as well. That is Robert trying to sneak his way in here to the Daytona 250. I know we got a long year here, AJ, right? We got a long season all the way through November. But how big of a deal is it to get a win here? Oh, we got cars to pit road.
Oh boy, I thought they were going to be good to pit road. Hold on, let me check the info. Oh, they only get 50% of fuel. Okay, so that 35 is cut in half to about 17, which is about right.
Oh, wow. Oh, for sure we'd be okay. So now cars late on pit road. That means Cogswell Bentley's going to have to come down as well. All right, now this is the part of the race where you cannot make a mistake coming to pit road. To go. What do you do now?
Well, let's see if these two come to pit road. Here they come, the 2 Fords.
Yep.
I wonder who said that.
Now, Daniel Holloway coming down this time. He's going to come down with everybody pretty much. Matthew's staying out this time around. How much fuel does he have on board? He's got about 17, so he can go about 2 more laps. But he's going to be all by himself when he does come down.
Cogswell is taking tires.
That's a bad idea. That's a very bad idea, Cogsworth. He's going to get shuffled. Yeah, and he's pretty much on his own coming back out. That was probably not the move, unfortunately.
Maybe he just forgot to unclick them, but oh, that is not good.
Oh, we got a car around. It's your race leader. Around, back straight away. What in the world happened here? He's going to be in the grass.
That's the 00 of Matthew.
Erikoff, yep, around. Now Bentley back out front. Akers in second. Lap traffic. 4 to go. But you know what's bad for Bentley here? He's got a little bit of a gap over Akers, and it's going to give Akers and Robert a big run, but they didn't take advantage of it. Are you
Maybe
surprised?
they're trying to set him up with 4 to go.
Daniel Holloway back here. He's on the back bumper of the lap car. Something tells me Justin Bentley is in trouble if we don't get a yellow to kind of bring more cars to him.
Well, he's got 2 Chevys right behind him.
Ford versus Chevrolet here at the end.
That should be a movie. You had Ford versus Ferrari, now you need Ford versus Chevrolet versus Toyota.
Exactly. Bentley's going to have to make that car wide if he's going to hold on 3 laps to come home with the Daytona 250 this year.
3 to go.
Justin Bentley, he's going to have to make that car as wide as the Grand Canyon is deep here.
Now, if they wanna get by him, I would 100% expect that 99 to drop back just a little bit and get a nice run, and then once the 99 gets by, have the 4 come up right behind him.
Well, I have this bad feeling that they're going to wait for the last lap where Bentley
And they're both,
yeah.
and then all 3 are gonna wreck.
Well, no, but I don't think they're going to make the move yet. I think they're going to wait for 1 to go. The 4 will back up to Robert. They'll back off of Bentley.
Oh, we're coming to dual popsicle sticks in the air right now. 2 to go.
There we go. 2 to go. Right at 5 miles left in the Daytona 250. 11, or what is this? 10 cars or 11 cars left on the lead lap.
Yep.
Wow. Hectic season or race here tonight. Way to start the season. Auto Club next week. Now, what do you do if you're Justin Bentley? You've got bow tie behind you.
Here comes the separation between the 4. He needs to back up just a little bit further.
Doctor's jacket going to be in the air this time by 1 to go.
He's right back to the back bumper of the 16.
He's going to push him out here, AJ. He's going to push him out. And he's going to drop. Oh, the lap traffic may have helped Justin get a little bit of a pull. Justin's sitting there like, oh boy, oh boy. You're trying to hold off Chris Akers, known as one of the best pushers in the world, but AJ, every time he comes up short. As Rudy Cummings used to say over at Max Speed TV, Chris Akers couldn't win one if he bought one when he tried to push him.
Well, he's staying right behind him. Here comes the move now. The Chevy
Akers to the top.
slingshot engaged.
Akers going to go around him.
He needs to stay in front of that 99.
And
I
Chris
think the
Akers
99 is just going to stay content.
is going to break the curse. Congratulations, Chris Akers. Congratulations, my man. That is cool. Chris Akers to victory lane. Dumbendak right there. Bentley there, top 3. But the man that's known for being able to push goes to victory lane. And I got to call it. That is pretty cool. He will come down and burn this thing out. Yeah, there was no way Justin Bentley was blocking that there. You know, no way.
That would have wrecked all 3 of them, I'm pretty sure, if he tried to.
Well, Chris Akers to victory lane at Daytona.
I do not see him in Discord right now, Matt, but I have no pulling abilities, so that'll have to be on you.
If he gets in here in a moment. Wow.
So first off, I'd like to thank everybody who stuck with us. I know it's just a little after 11 o'clock on a Tuesday night. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We're about to conduct post-race interviews with our top 3 drivers, if they can all make it. But thank you. If not, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. It very much helps out the channel, along with that like button, as I'm watching the YouTube video now with the pyrotechnics on the backstretch.
Yeah, there we go. What a night. What a way to open up the Noma Next Level Racing Cup Series. And I'm ecstatic with with this race. Pretty good race. Let's get ready to talk to Robert at least here. Let's get Robert's thought. We'll kind of grab them as they become available. Robert, man, it's Matt up here in the booth. Get a coffee.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Doing good. Well, you and Chris Akers were able to make the move around Justin Bentley. And I got to say, pretty cool to see Chris Akers go to victory lane.
Yeah, I got to agree with you there. Chris runs our Super Speedway League on Monday nights too, and he ran in the Podium 500. I think it was like last week sometime, and he put up a heck of a battle against some of iRacing's best drivers. So I knew I had a good drafting partner there. One point, I think we were 10 seconds back from the leaders before those green flag stops, and I got Chris in front of me, and we just hooked up, got that two car tandem going, and we ran the leaders down from about 10 seconds back, and just in time to hit the green flag pit stops. Came out, just the three of us there, and I think he knew I was going to go with him whenever he made his move, and he made it there on the last lap, and we were able to get by. I think it was Justin there, so yeah. And Justin ran a hell of a race himself too.
Well, how's it feel, man? Podium here at Daytona, coming in second. Way to get the year kicked off for you as you get ready to head towards Auto Club.
Yeah, it was a messy start. First two stages were kind of a mess. Once we got past the stages, though, everyone kind of settled down a little bit, and the racing got a lot better. And we had a nice long run there of green to the finish, and had a heck of a blast there. Those last 35 laps running there. So it was a good start. Got a little cleaning up to do for the rest of the season, but again, this is a super speedway with a new car, a bunch of new drivers together, so it was expected to be a little bit messy there. But like I said earlier, the real racing starts next week.
In for Robert, well, again, congratulations coming home second tonight. Anybody like to thank?
Yeah, I got to thank you for coming on board with us. Like I said, this is a new league. We're only 6 races into our Super Speedway series on Monday nights, and this is our first race for this one. And we got some great broadcasting partners on board with us this year. And I'm excited to have you guys on board and see how far you guys have come along over the last few months. So it's going to be a fun season. Long, grueling, 36 races. So we're glad to have you guys on board. It's going to be a blast. And we got to thank Next Level Racing for coming on board with us for this season. They're awarding the champion a wheel stand, and then we have another wheel stand to hand out to an MVP or a random drawing or whatever. But we'll see how the season goes for that second one, but I'm excited. We got trophies we're going to hand out at the end of the year for team champions and overall champions, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun this year.
Man, well, before I go, we're gonna go down the rabbit hole for just a second, Robert. Back 3.5 years ago when I started broadcasting, I don't know if you know this, but I trained over at Max Speed TV with Rudy Cummings. So when I would call these races with Rudy Cummings way back in the day, Chris Akers was there. And every time, Robert, I kid you not, he would push a guy to a win and could never get one. Here tonight, he got pushed.
I'm glad I'm able to push him to a win tonight. He definitely deserves it.
All righty, man. Well, congratulations. Good job second. We'll talk to you very, very soon.
Sounds good, buddy. You guys have a great night.
You too, pal.
All right, let me talk to Chris Akers here, and then we'll get Justin. Mr. Akers, you got me, buddy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, I've called many races with you in it, and you in the runner-up spot, giving the shove to someone else. You're the one receiving the shove here tonight to victory lane.
Yeah, it's finally good to get back into victory lane. It's been a while. You know, like you said, I've been one giving the pushes and getting everybody else there, and it's finally good to have it swapped on me, and I finally get the win for once.
Well, you're going to pick up the win here in the Daytona 250. How much momentum does this give you for the season?
Oh, it gives a lot. Now it's time to go start practicing for Auto Club all this week to be ready for our race next Tuesday and see if we can come up with another win or get another top 5.
Have you ran Auto Club at all with the new car?
Yeah, actually, I've already put about 3 or 4 hours in on the practice on it for this week for the NIS race, so we'll see how it goes.
It is a very interesting handling car. I've been practicing for fixed NIS, and It's very interesting.
Yeah. It throws a curveball in there compared to the old 6th-gen car was.
I'm snappy middle tied off. That's kind of where I'm at.
Yep. Yep. Tied off is the same with me. It's trying to back that corner entry up will help you out a little there.
Drop the microphone there, but Mr. Akers, congratulations on victory lane tonight, man. You did a great job. AJ, you got anything for him while I fix the microphone over here?
Not really. I joined about half the way through this race tonight. I was broadcasting another league, but watching the run you and Robert had behind the 16, were you in full contact with Rob throughout that?
Well, yeah, we had been working together all the way up to that point. I knew once we caught back up to leaders, we sort of losing him a little bit, and I knew that I needed him towards the end. And no matter if he come out in front of me or if I come out in front of him, me and him was going to be stuck like glue to the end, trying to win this thing. So yeah, we were trying to run together a little bit.
Now, Chris, don't make me start singing "Stuck Like Glue" over here.
Yeah, you probably see that a lot this season. You'll see me attached to somebody and run with them all night long.
All righty, man. Well, congratulations. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
I want to thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. It's I can't wait to go watch it tomorrow and excited to see it. And then I want to thank my teammates there, Kevin Moeller and Holloway for running, and got to thank old Robert there for at the end. Without him, we wouldn't have run down that top 4, top 3, and got that win. I had to thank him for everything right there. But
well, off to the West Coast we go, Mr. Akers.
Oh, it should be fun.
All right, man. We'll see you next week, Auto Club round number 2.
Thank you, guys. Y'all have a good night.
All right, I'll talk to Justin Bentley right quick. Justin Bentley, you got a copy, my man.
Yes, sir.
Well, you were out front, but unfortunately, you were the lone forward. You were kind of SOL there in the front of the field.
Yeah, man, I was a sitting duck, and I knew it. Me and the 28 there, we pitted together. He come in and took 4 tires, and I just took fuel only. And when I come back out on the track, I was by myself. And I seen that run he had coming. I figured he was going to be right there and set in on right behind me till the last lap. And at the time when he made the move, it was too late. There was nothing I could do.
Well, see, I was trying to get the Ford Extreme Sim TV promo car out of the trailer, get somebody to get out there and help you, but nobody I had here on the production staff was able to do that.
I got you, man. I appreciate it, but no, it's just unfortunate. But I'm super pumped with the results. It ain't what I wanted. I wanted to be up front for the win there, and just contending for the win at the end made it worthwhile.
Oh man, you put on a heck of a show tonight, Justin. What's your thoughts as we head to the West Coast in a week?
Man, I'm excited. I've done a lot of plate racing lately, and I'll be honest with you, I'm about tired of it. The last month, that's all we've run is plate tracks and different races, different leagues. So I'm excited to see some different style racing.
And it has been a lot of fun. Again, thank you so much. And what a run you had here tonight, buddy. A lot of fun to watch. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, first and foremost, I'd like to thank my teammates, M&T Motorsports. We got a super solid group over here. We all get along and real good friends, and we work to make each other better. Couldn't do it without them. Sponsors, Vapor Drive, Whitesburg, Kentucky. He's a good friend of mine. I'll give him a shout anytime. My mom, she's always watching. Shout out to her. I appreciate the support. That's all I got, brother. And I appreciate you all for putting on this broadcast.
All righty, man. Well, man, congratulations, man, and we'll see you next week in Auto Club.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Well, there you go. AJ, what a night it was here at the Daytona International Speedway, buddy.
Dude, it's always an interesting race when we go to any of the super speedways. I'm happy that I was able to get here and see the last half of it. The outside of the issues with some of the lap traffic and trying to get around that, I really wouldn't call it an issue. But man, dude, I think it really blew out of my mind what I was expecting when it came to these next gen cars on the sim. Everybody ran really well, and it was really cool to see how you could be 6-7 seconds back and just train right up to the guys in front of you.
Well, what about the fact here? You look at the finishing results. We had what, 10 cars on the lead lap at the very end.
Yes.
I mean, absolutely craziness that we've seen here tonight. Again, AJ owes me a gas bill for the Extreme 17 jet getting up here from Virginia over there at South Boston. Such a hurry. As we let the results scroll through, AJ. Man, what a night. Any closing out thoughts here?
No, dude. Excited for next week to see what happens with the Extreme Forces and coming over to see Auto Club with Noma. But for right now, we go on to the Colonial Clash Racing series, and it should be interesting. I'm trying to find out where they are tomorrow. Series schedule. They are at Atlanta.
We go to Atlanta, and I've got a bug in my ear telling me in 2 weeks' time with an update, we're getting closer and closer to New Atlanta. And
Oh
bye-bye to
boy.
the old one.
They might just put it to Legacy.
Yeah, I'm just sad to see it because I'm excited for it, but I also just don't think we need another plate track. I mean, just my opinion. But I'm old school NASCAR. Atlanta's always been one of my favorites. It's a hard racetrack to run. You get very loose. So by any luck, we can get there before they replace it, but I doubt it. Because obviously, if they replace it, I know the league's planning to run the new one, obviously, but we'll see. Selfishly, I want to see the old Atlanta one more time. You know me and my selfish shelf, AJ. Well, folks, before we get on out of here, big shout out to Next Level Racing for all they do. Head over to nextlevelracing.com. I know we had some people interested in iRacing tonight. Head on over to nextlevelracing.com and check out all your sim racing equipment and let them know that we sent you there. And thank you to Robert, everybody that made this happen, long awaited. Noma Next Level Racing Cup Series Round 1 at Daytona in the books. Off to Round 2 next week at Auto Club Speedway. Everybody come on back next Tuesday and join us. Thank you guys for coming out. For Matt and AJ, we'll see you on the West Coast.